Hi everyone, day 3 is here. I'm really excited to talk about today because I think that I've been seeing kind of a trend in the group about social media and how to expand your network when you become a coach. And I'm here to tell you that you can 100% build your business with social media. So you're probably sitting here saying a lot of the same things that I said when I first got started. You're probably saying, I don't have many people. I'm afraid that my friends and family won't want to be interested in this business. Where do I go after my warm market? I said all of those things as well. When I started, I had about 1,000 friends on Facebook, I believe, maybe a little less, just from mutual friends and having friends, obviously. And then with Instagram, I created a new Instagram because I thought that the storage on my phone was full because of my old Instagram account. After I had Bentley, I was like posting all these pictures, and so I just assumed that my Instagram was what was taking up most of the space. So I deleted it. I deleted my old Instagram account, and I started a brand new one. So I started with 0 followers on Instagram. I'm now almost at 3,000 Facebook friends. I have almost 1,000 likes on my like page, and I just hit 5,000 followers on Instagram. That was over 2 years of being consistent, and that's my journey. I have people on my team who have grown their Instagram account from 0 to 50K in less than a year, and I have some that's not their priority. So you have to figure out which social media network you want to focus on first. And it can be overwhelming because there's so many platforms. But what I really recommend is finding your niche. So for me, I started with Facebook. I was utilizing Facebook a lot at the beginning of my business because I had more followers there. I had more friends on there, like my warm market, like I talked about. So when you get started as a coach and join the team, we have so many resources on building your social media and social network. We've done many trainings, and we have some great leaders on our team, like I said, who have built their Instagram from 0 to 20K, 0 to 50K, in a little over a year, a little less than a year. But everyone's story is different. So I want you to compare I don't want you to compare. I don't want you to ever compare your journey from anyone else. But you can see I personally started with Facebook, and Instagram was my second priority. But I was always consistent with my Instagram because I knew that eventually I really wanted it to grow. And so within this last year, I've really, really been working on growing my Instagram, and I've been having good success with using some tips, which I will definitely go over when you join the team. So I really highly recommend starting a like page at the beginning. And I did not do this, but I have done it now, and Facebook favors like pages more so than your regular page because they just favor it more for businesses. You can also boost posts, and you can just really attract your audience, and also run ads, and I'll go into that more also when you join the team. I don't want to go too into it, but being consistent with posting, kind of going back to day 2, this should not be salesy. If you feel salesy at all, you're not doing it right. As a coach, we want to build a relationship first. We want to know about them. We want to ask them their goals. We want to ask them what they're struggling with. We want to attract the people that we relate to. So, we want to post the things that are going to relate to our niche, is what I like to call it. So I personally attract young moms, young women, college students, because that is what I really struggled with during my journey. And I think at the beginning of being a coach, I was trying to attract everyone, and it didn't work. You want to talk to yourself, or maybe someone that is struggling with something that you've struggled with in the past. You really, really want to relate because other people want to see inspiration from you. They don't want to just see the products. You can go to my page and you can look, and I barely even say Shakeology. I'll say superfoods, because I want people to come to me and ask me what I'm doing so I can start that relationship. And I'm telling you, it's not going to start out that way. You're going to need to build trust. You're going to need to build credibility. I tell people are waiting to see you fail. They see so many other things, other MLMs on social media. So what makes you stand out from everyone else? You need to have that trust, and you need to be vulnerable. You need to be attracting the people that you relate to. So don't just be a Beachbody billboard. Like they don't want to see that. Don't post those graphics. I really only post them when a new program is coming out and there's like not that much to talk about. But other than that, I am posting videos, I post pictures, and you don't have to post a workout video. Like that, if that's not your thing, don't do it. You need to figure out your niche and what you want to do. I have coaches that post motivational videos. They post meal prep videos. I even made a meal prep video on a road trip with a kid. Something that goes along with your niche that could really, really benefit. So maybe if you're a college student, how to meal prep for your day with a busy day of college. Like, just think of things that can really add value to people's lives, because that's what is really, really going to attract people to you. Most importantly, you want to be yourself. You want to ask questions. You want to be vulnerable. If you've struggled with depression and health and fitness has really helped you, like me, because being your medicine, because you didn't want to be on medicine for the rest of your life, talk about that. I talk about how I struggled with eating or not eating enough and taking Concerta and ADHD medicine to lose weight back in the day, and how my mindset has completely changed since then. So be yourself, ask questions, be vulnerable, and create content for your audience that you are building the relationship with them, okay? And so, I really want you to find value in your failures. And I don't want you to look at a failure as like you failed. Like, look at a failure in your life and figure out what you learned from that. What did you learn from a certain part of you failing? And, when people see that you're adding value and they share your post, their friends are going to see that post, and their friends are going to share that post if it affects them. And also, if you ask questions and they engage in the comments, that is going to be popping up more and more in their friends' Facebook feeds. And they're going to eventually see it as well. So the more you engage with people, the more you're asking questions, the more you're opening up and being yourself and sharing real, raw things, which can be really scary, and it doesn't just come overnight, you will see a huge thing. You have to realize, for me, whenever I'm posting something and I'm really nervous to post it, because we all get that fear. We are all fearful of what people are going to say, because I haven't shared everything in my journey. And when I'm opening up about something new, it's not the easiest thing. So when I'm hesitant to post something, I say to myself, okay, how would I feel a year ago? And what am I doing holding this in? I'm hindering someone else's life. I could potentially not change someone's life because I'm holding it in. And I do not want that to happen. I want everyone to feel the way I felt. It's hard. I've failed. All of these things. But if you can see how passionate you are and realize that it's way beyond the products, these products are the tools that we get to help people. So I want you to really realize, who you're attracting, be vulnerable. And I know it can be awkward. I mean, I've had awkward posts. We all have awkward posts, but there are people out there that need your attraction. It doesn't have to start with close family and friends. I've had people that their families don't even want to be involved at all, but then, a year later they come around. So, really, really tone into who you are wanting to attract and who you are wanting to help, because we aren't salespeople. We are here to help and to give resources to people that need our help. And I'm saying there's going to be months in the beginning that it's going to feel like it's not working. There's been months that have felt like it's not working. But right when that happens, like, so much happens, and it's just so cool to get through that and to really see the consistency paying off, because seriously, consistency is so key. On your like page, posting morning, noon, and night, figuring out when is the best time that your market or your network will be on Facebook and see. So it just takes trial and error. Like, you just have to keep trying. You will be doing personal invites, and I don't want to scare you with that, because really what inviting means is creating new friendships. I don't want you to sign on and, like I said, people will be coming left and right. Some months are going to be better, but I'm going to be talking, about this when you do join the team, about following up and about approaching someone. So I can give you an example. If someone adds me on Facebook and I see we have mutual friends, but maybe I don't really know them, or if they've been liking my picture or my post, or if they've ever liked my like page, I usually reach out to them and I say, hey, thank you so much for liking my page. We must share an interest in health and fitness. Do you mind if I ask you if you're working on any health and fitness goals right now? Or on my regular page, I'll say, because they're not specifically sure probably what exactly I'm doing, I'm trying to get my like page more out there. But with my private page, or my page, my Emma Owen, my Facebook page, I'll say, hey, thanks so much for befriending me. Are you also on your health and fitness journey? So just a simple question, because then it'll start and say, yeah, I actually follow you on Instagram and I wanted to connect with you more. You're, so inspiring, blah, blah, blah. Or they'll say, no, I'm not, but I've been seeing you and I really wanted to get into it. So that is your beginning invite. Right? That's just making a new friend. Like, that's all you're doing. So like I said, we have so many files. Start building relationships, and we have so many files and trainings compiled in the team from all of the amazing leaders on our team. I can't say enough how amazing our team is, the way we work together, the way we empower other women, and if we do have a few men on the team as well, and it's just been really great to see husbands come around and just seeing everyone build their consistency on social media. And it's just so key to be consistent with this. So please, I'm kind of over 10 minutes and I wanted to keep these a little bit shorter, but I could go on forever about this. So please know that if you do decide to join the team, there's so many resources about this. We will help you with whatever you need. And I'm going to stop there for today. And I hope that this was helpful.